June 28, 2018, to order. Roll call,
Alderman
please.
Catalano.
Here.
Alderman Jacob.
Here.
Alderman Messina.
Here.
Alderman Sorrentino.
Here.
Alderman Sizmarsky.
Here.
Alderman E. Wesley.
Here.
Alderman R. Wesley. Alderman Woods.
Here.
Mayor Police.
Here, I declare quorum present. Please stand, join the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I need a motion to approve the city council minutes of June.
Second.
Mike, Sonny, any comments, corrections, questions? All in favor? Aye. Opposed? That passes. Do any citizens wish to be heard on matters not listed on the agenda? We have none this evening. Written communiques, we received a letter from Debbie Antonopoulos regarding, she says, I recognize Wooddale has made great strides in beautifying the city. In 2014, Station Walk removed 21 dying Australian pine trees and installed a completely new landscape front entrance to Louise Court at a cost of over $30,000. We feel this improvement increased value of our property and are very pleased with the results. It's obvious. There's, oh, I missed the first part, I'm sorry.
Details.
Basically, she's regarding a fence on the east side of Station Walk property. As you're aware, the fence borders the Metro parking lot on the west side. So then she talks about what they did at the landscaping. And then it's obvious that it cannot be repaired due to rotting wood, plus sections of the fence have been knocked down and repaired numerous times due to heavy winds. Even though the fence is on Station Walk property, we do share the fence that is a reflection of the image of Wooddale, since it faces east on the Metro lot, in case you guys are wondering if you want to take a look at it. Please let me know if this is something Wooddale will consider in keeping with the ongoing beautification projects the city is making. So they're looking for contribution, the city contributing to the replacement of the new fence. This would have to be an agenda item. It can't be voted on anything tonight. Unless we have objections, we can put it on a committee meeting. Otherwise, do you want to say something? Okay.
Next meeting will be fine.
Right. I'll basically leave it up to the manager. All right? Okay. That concludes my written communiques. Under Mayor's report, I will go to the podium and ask Ms. Magdalena Merrick to come up. Okay, the City of Wooddale, in partnership with the Wooddale Chamber of Commerce, recently chose 6 high school seniors residing in Wooddale to receive scholarships to be used for the advancement of their education. Each year, the Chamber works with the local schools to identify worthy candidates to receive the $700 award. Students exemplify achievements in academics, community and school involvement, and volunteer service. Tonight, we're honoring one of these students, and we'll be presenting her with the award. Magdalena Merrick, who is a 4-year honor roll student with a ranking of 35th in her class. She was also recognized by the National Honor Society this past year and is an active student council, psychology, and is active in student council, psychology and badminton. Ms. Merrick is heavily involved in assisting with school events and will be continuing her studies at the College of DuPage. I'd like to present this check to you. Congratulations.
Mom? Mom? I thought it was her sister. Good call, Art. She must be in your ward, huh? There you go. Be careful.
Magdalena, would you say a couple words, please?
So
want to say thank you. I'm going to COD for the next 2 years, and then I'm planning to transfer to UIC. And as of right now, I'm undecided in my major, but hopefully it'll come to me.
Yes.
Thank you.
UIC is a very good school, too.
Yeah, I'll hand this over. No, so just so everybody knows, we only had 2 of the students that were coming this evening. One maybe could not make it because the meeting was supposed to be last week, and we had to cancel. Her name was Amanda Rostis, holds a passion for computers and filled her schedule with AP classes in the information technology field, such as the computer science principles, computer art, operating systems, hardware repair, in addition to film and media analysis. She plans to seek a career in computer or game programming after studying at the College of DuPage and Elmhurst College. And I do not have the other 4 recipients, so we'll try and get those, maybe. Nice. Next, we have a resolution seeking to approve an agreement contract between the City of Wooddale and Arena Americas for Prairie Fest 2018 in a not-to-exceed amount of $15,000.
So moved.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. It was Mike and Sonny. Any questions? Roll call, please.
Alderman Catalano.
Yes.
Alderman Jacob.
Yes.
Alderman Messina.
Yes.
Alderman Sorrentino.
Yes.
Alderman Sizmarsky.
Yes.
Alderman E. Wesley.
Yes.
Alderman Woods.
Yes.
And that passes. That concludes my report. Mr. Murmas, manager's report.
One very exciting report tonight for the residents at home that have put up with the train noise for many, many years. We finally have a date that they will no longer have to listen to that train noise. Our quiet zone will be effective 12:01 a.m. on Friday, July 20th. Grant will have a lot of public outreach information coming out in the next few weeks leading up to that very important date. And effective 12:01 a.m. Friday, July 20th, you will hear the sound of silence moving forward. So that concludes my report.
Throwing a party.
Thank you, and let's not forget, it's not 100%. There might be a couple here and there, hopefully not at 1 o'clock in the morning anymore. And thank you for the chief. I know we've been bothering him a long time to get with the FRA.
Thanks, Chief Reese.
Is it both of them?
Thanks, Chief Reese.
And Bill, since you're here, I guess you can take the credit tonight. Next, consent agenda. If no objections, I have 4 items on the consent agenda. Entertain a motion to approve.
Make that motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay. Roll call, please.
Alderman Catalano.
Yes.
Here, never mind. Thank you. Alderman Jacob.
Yes.
Alderman Messina.
Yes.
Alderman Sorrentino.
Yes.
Alderman Sizmarsky.
Yes.
Alderman E. Wesley.
Yes.
Alderman Woods.
Yes.
And that passes. Next, I entertain a motion to approve the items on the agenda. Item number 1, approval to enter into an agreement with ComEd to install 5 new streetlights on Oakwood at a cost of $8.45 per pole per month. Item number 2, a resolution seeking to approve a contract between the City of Wooddale and H&H Electric Company for Woodside Street Light Project in a not-to-exceed amount of $5,585. Item number 3, a resolution seeking to approve a contract between the City of Wooddale and Brothers Asphalt Paving for the 2018 pavement patching program in a not-to-exceed amount of $129,966.25. Item number 4, resolution seeking to approve a contract between the City of Wooddale and Anthem Excavation and Demolition for the 262 North Hemlock property in a not-to-exceed amount of $10,400. Do I have a motion?
I make the motion.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Go ahead, Alderman Eugene Wesley.
So when we approve this, how long is it going to take to get those streetlights up? Will they be up this year?
Oh, yeah.
Mr. York?
We know how ComEd is, so.
Well, the Woodside Project one, since we have authority to do that one without anybody else's help, we should be able to get that one done rather quickly. The ComEd one, we'll see. We'll get it, I
We'll see.
mean, we'll work on it as soon as we can, and we'll give them the go-ahead, but it's gonna be up to their timetable.
My dad.
Okay.
We are dead. Well,
Yeah.
Ask a follow-up.
A follow-up on that? Go ahead, Alderman Messina.
Director York, do you guys actually, will you reach out to those same residents again before you start digging, or is it kind of a done deal?
Mr. York?
Well, it's kind of a done deal now that it's been approved, and they both voted yes that they would, that we're going to do it. So we'll work with H&H. We'll get the locate out there so they can start doing the support structure, and then the pole will go up and the line will be augured in or put in.
Okay. We have motion, a second, roll call.
Alderman Catalano?
Yes.
Alderman Jacob?
Yes.
Alderman Messina?
Yes.
Alderman Sorrentino?
Yes.
Alderman Sizmarsky?
Yes.
Alderman E. Wesley?
yes.
Alderman Woods?
Yes.
And that passes. Committee Chairman reports, Planning and Zoning, Alderman Woods.
No report, Mayor.
Thank you. Public Health and Safety, Alderman Sorrentino.
No report, Mayor.
Thank you. Public Works, Alderman Sismarski.
Mayor, I have three. First, I have a resolution seeking to approve a contract between the City of Wooddale and BPT Company for masonry work at the pedestrian bridge in the not-to-exceed amount to $28,000 and $28,813 and zero change. That's my motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay, Alderman Woods, second motion. Questions? Alderman Wesley.
Mayor, I know we had quite a long conversation about this in our committee meeting. So what is this actually going to take? I mean, is it the whole bridge? Is it part of the bridge? I mean, I just,
Mr. York.
Yes, it's just repairing the parts of the bridge that need to be repaired. So it's not redoing the whole bridge, it's not check pointing the whole bridge, it's just doing spot work.
that's counting.
Go ahead, Alderman
I'm
Wesley.
sorry.
It's okay.
That's counting the bricks that are coming off that bridge, you're going to replace those. I mean, some of the footage that you showed us, some of that, a couple of bricks got to come out, are they going to replace them, or are they just going?
Yes,
Mr. York.
yes, it'll all be repaired.
Okay, any other questions? Alderman Woods.
Mr. York, how are you this evening?
Oh, wonderful, thank you.
So they're just gonna do tuck point the bad spots. I thought that they were gonna do actually more work. That was the issue where we almost rebid this whole thing. Are they doing, has something changed? Could you explain that to me again?
Go ahead, Mr. York.
Yes, hold on just one second, let me.
I think that that's what Alderman Eugene Wesley was trying to get to.
Go ahead.
Well, there's only so much work that was planned out within the bid spec. There's a square foot cost, and that's what we are doing up to that amount of work. So I'd have to, if I can find it real quick, I'll let you know exactly what it is. But it's not the entire project, it's not the entire bridge. I know we had some discussions about that, we thought that they had thought it was a larger portion of the bridge, but there was a set amount in the contract, or excuse me, in the bid to do the work, so. So it's the masonry and tuck pointing, 409 square yards.
And so did.
Go ahead, Alderman Woods.
So did we have either staff or an engineer look at this and determine that there was 409 square yards or 50 square yards, or we just left it up to the contractor?
No,
Go ahead, Mr. York.
yes, the bid was prepared by Thomas Engineering. Thomas Engineering are the designers of this project. So they're the ones that came up with the actual amounts to be bid. So this wasn't just staff doing a shot in the dark of that it could be 400 square yards.
Okay, thank you.
Do we have any other questions? Roll call, please.
Alderman Catalano.
Yes.
Alderman Jacob.
Yes.
Alderman Messina.
Yes.
Alderman Sorrentino.
Yes.
Alderman Sizmarsky.
Yes.
Alderman E. Wesley. No? Alderman Woods.
Yes.
And that passes.
Next, I got a resolution seeking approval of a contract between the City of Wooddale and Detroit Salt Company for the bulk rock salt purchase, and not to exceed amount to $61,106.50. That is my motion.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Questions? Roll call, please.
Alderman Catalano.
Yes.
Alderman Jacob.
Yes.
Alderman Messina. Alderman Sorrentino.
Yes.
Alderman Sizmarsky.
Yes.
Alderman E. Wesley. Yes. Alderman Woods.
Yes.
And that passes.
Last, I have approval of a change order number 1 for the fiscal year 2019 roads project for the additional streets design and construction management by Robinson Engineering in the amount not to exceed $36,000 even. That's my motion.
Second.
Art, second, yes. Okay, any questions on this one? Alderman Messina.
Total original cost of this?
Mr. York, go ahead.
Yes, the total base cost of the original was $59,300.
Follow up, go ahead.
So they were off by that much, or?
Mr. York.
No, we are adding 2 streets to the project, so it wasn't their fault that it was our addition to the project, which is why we're asking for an additional $36,000.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Alderman Messina, you had another question, or? Okay, just making sure. Roll call, please.
Alderman Catalano.
Yes.
Alderman Jacob.
Yes.
Alderman Messina.
Yes.
Alderman Sorrentino.
Yes.
Alderman Sizmarsky.
Yes.
Alderman E. Wesley.
Yes.
Alderman Woods.
Yes.
That concludes my
And that
report, Mayor.
passes. Thank you. Finance and Administration, Alderman Messina.
One report, Mayor. A resolution authorizing the mayor to execute a certain labor agreement between the City of Wooddale and the International Union of Operating Engineers, Local 150.
So moved.
Okay, we have a motion. That was your motion, correct, Randy?
Correct. Can I repeat that motion? I didn't have my microphone on.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry.
For the
A resolution authorizing the mayor to execute a certain labor agreement between the City of Wooddale and the International Union of Operating Engineers, Local 150.
So
That is my
moved.
motion.
Okay, Randy and Mike
Second.
second. Okay. Questions? Roll call.
Alderman Catalano.
Yes.
Alderman Jacob.
Yes.
Alderman Messina.
Yes.
Alderman Sorrentino.
Yes.
Alderman Sizmarsky.
Yes.
Alderman E. Wesley.
Yes.
Alderman Woods.
Yes.
And that passes.
Yeah. That concludes my report, Mayor.
Thank you. Under other business, airport noise report, Alderman Jacob.
No report, Mayor.
Did you want to make a comment on the contract again? The SOC contract?
Sure. For the residents at home, the City of Wooddale continues to work with SOC, that Suburban O'Hare Commission, which consists of many of our neighbors, to help mitigate the noise the best we can. SOC works with certain aviation experts in the field, and we were able to mitigate some of the nighttime noise through a rotation plan from suggestions from that consultant. We will be continuing to work with SOC, and we will continue to work with that consultant as we move forward with some of the expansions at O'Hare and look to mitigate some of not only the nighttime noise, but the daytime noise. So the City of Wooddale does budget in their CIP to participate in this, and there should be some more information forthcoming on the future study, and approval would be needed by the Wooddale City Council for the exact amount, but I don't have the exact amount yet, but we do budget.
Okay. Thank you. Next, Stormwater Commission, Alderman Eugene Wesley.
No report, Mayor.
One thing, want to remind the residents at home, July 12th, that will be videotaped. I know many people are ready to listen, but we can only fit so many people in the room, so we can't have 500 people come in, unfortunately. But if you want to watch the July 12th meeting, engineers will be here. There'll be a lot of discussion over the Ward 3 and 2 areas for that night. Next, approval list of bills. Oh, Alderman Woods, go ahead.
Yeah, while we were on the stormwater, we met and had a conversation with Robinson Engineering, right? And they were gonna make a presentation to the council. When is that coming?
July 12th.
July, okay.
That's the meeting I was speaking about.
All right.
They're going to come back to us with more than just the comment option.
Well, but
Go ahead, something else?
Yeah, also the forest view? That's gonna be there too? Okay.
Right. Lot of stormwater that night. Was there somebody else? You said 2 questions? Oh, okay.
No, mine's for
All right.
your item.
Next, approval list of bills. Alderman Messina.
I have one report, Mayor. Approval for a list of bills dated June 21st, 2018, in the amount of $646,964.39. That is my
So
motion.
moved.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Questions? Any questions? Mike was the second. Yeah, did you have a question? Go ahead.
Packet bill.
In the past, we never paid the Prairie Fest people in full up front like this. Is
Who are we
this something
talking
new?
about?
Well, fireworks guy, we paying up full. The,
Can I handle it? What page are you on?
I'm on page 8. I mean, if that's a new thing you're doing now, is paying them in full now, I mean, what if the fest gets canceled?
Mr. Murmas, not all.
Yeah, I don't have the exact information on that. I know some of the vendors, we do pay money up front. Some we don't. It depends on the individual contract for that vendor. I know this contract, I believe, was taken, I think, on the school government night. So I don't know what the terms of that are off the top of my head.
Huh?
Oh, Mr. Wilson, go ahead.
Hey, that's my concern.
Go ahead, Mr. Wilson.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Just completely understand your concern, but just to clarify, just the fact that we approve the check and the check is cut doesn't mean that we necessarily mail it to them tomorrow. So a lot of the checks that are on here, the next list of bills, there's some for the mascots and some of the other groups that are coming through. So we get the checks ready ahead of time, and then when they show up or perform the services, then we give them the check instead of having to wait 2 or 3 weeks afterwards. So we're just trying to,
I'm good.
yeah, so valid concern, but we hold on to a lot of them.
Fine.
And I just want to say very nice patriotic tie there for the 4th of July, Mr. Wilson. Thank you.
City manager.
It's not as patriotic as this tie, I'm sorry. All right. Any other questions before I ask? Yes, Alderman Sismarski. Go
Before you
ahead.
call exec session, can you add something?
Well,
No. We're on the,
Any
you
questions?
got a question on the
Oh,
bills?
no. I didn't know. I thought you were done with that.
Okay.
That
No
concludes.
other questions? I need a roll call first. First, we need a roll call.
Alderman Catalano,
Wait,
Good
okay.
idea.
Yes.
Alderman Jacob,
Yes.
Alderman Messina.
Yes.
Alderman Sorrentino,
Yes.
Alderman Sizmarsky,
Yes.
Alderman E. Wesley,
Yes.
Alderman Woods.
Yes.
And that passes.
That concludes my report, Mayor.
Thank you. We're going to recess into exec session. I need a motion to recess.
I'll make the motion.
Are we coming back out?
Yes, we are coming back out. So Art and Sonny, to recess into executive session.
Got it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, recess. Let's just go to the back.